Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10:37, Georgia Senate candidates prepare for Tuesday's runoff race, and party leaders debate switching the primary start from Iowa to the East Coast. Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. That is our top story. Georgia Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker are making their final pitches ahead of Tuesday's runoff election. Meanwhile, Democrats and the GOP are debating the DNC's plan to change the order of their presidential nomination process in 2024, choosing to make South Carolina's primary first ahead of the traditional starting state, Iowa. CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides has more from Miami.
Georgia is on the minds of many as Tuesday's Senate runoff election fast approaches.
This race is really important nationally, so I think it goes way beyond just the local implications that it will have.
And this election is about who is competent and who has the character to represent the people of Georgia.
Incumbent Democrat Raphael Warnock is defending his seat against the GOP's Herschel Walker.
But I want to make sure you know you're with the right horse right now.
They talk about some folks being show horses and some folks being workhorses. And you got a workhorse here.
Former President Barack Obama campaigned for Warnock on Sunday, joined by music legend Stevie Wonder. After about a week of early voting, more than 1.8 million people cast ballots. That's about a quarter of Georgia's active voters. Democrats are hoping for more breathing room and more power when building committees if they win that 51st Senate seat.
So the yeas clearly have it.
Meanwhile, Democrats moved closer to shaking up their presidential primary calendar ahead of 2024. The DNC Rules and Bylaws Committee voted to support kicking off the primary season with South Carolina on February 3rd of that year.
This proposal reflects the best of our party as a whole, and it will continue to make our party and our country stronger.
I'm glad that Republicans are staying the course. And, you know, how I feel about this, I feel that Democrats have really given middle America the middle finger.
The seismic shift would take away the Iowa caucus's longtime premier spot. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
Georgia polling stations open at 7 in the morning on Tuesday and close at 7 in the evening. And a storage building caught fire from heated grease earlier this afternoon in the town of Holland. Shortly after 2 in the afternoon, Holman Area Fire Department found heavy smoke and fire coming from inside of the building. 28 firefighters with 12 fire apparatus from across the area fought to contain the fire for about 4 hours. No one was injured, but the building sustained heavy smoke and fire damage. And the Waukesha Christmas Parade has returned with a crowd after last year's deadly car incident when Daryl Brooks drove into the crowd, killing 6 and injuring nearly 70. The Dancing Grannies were also back this year, even after losing 4 of their own. The parade honored those lost last year with the theme Waukesha Strong, while also celebrating the holidays, community, and tradition.
Hey, good Sunday night to all of you. Temperatures were warmer today, lots of sunshine both yesterday and today, but yesterday was quite cold. Today was better. In fact, we briefly managed 40 degrees out at the La Crosse Airport. Otherwise, mid to upper 30s were common in most areas. Now, currently, skies are clear, but I am tracking a disturbance over the northern plains, which will cause clouds to increase overnight. You can see some light rain and snow showers over parts of South Dakota, Nebraska, back into the Front Range, and that's a disturbance that's heading our way for tomorrow. Current temperatures, 29 in Sparta, 27 in Viroqua, 31 here in La Crosse, 30 in Eau Claire, and 34 in Winona. So clouds increase overnight. Not as cold because of that, and some southerly winds. Lows in La Crosse in the mid to upper 20s primarily. Now, a chance for some light snow showers as we head into tomorrow. Maybe even some pockets of freezing drizzle or freezing mist. So keep an eye on those roads for the morning commute and throughout the day on Monday, as we'll kind of be in and out of some light snow showers or light precipitation with afternoon highs right around 35 degrees. I'll discuss in more detail the precip chances for tomorrow and a couple more that I'm tracking throughout the week. That's all coming up with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Helping Ukrainian refugees one piece of jewelry at a time, the Franciscan Spirituality Center held a craft fair today, partnering with the Sisters of the Dormition to support Ukraine. Organizers hope that the fair promotes a holiday message of peace and goodwill. They say that everything sold at the fair, from handcrafted jewelry to rosaries, holds a special meaning for the sisters.
Everybody here at the Spirituality Center is just heartbroken about the war, and whatever we can do to support the help that we can give to people who are suffering, we're happy to do.
Money raised from the craft fair supported those affected by war in Ukraine. Everyone can nominate the Best of La Crosse County right now. The 2023 contest is underway, and you have until December 31st to nominate your favorite business, organization, or person. Voting begins in February, and the winners will be announced on April 3rd. Check out the guidelines on news8000.com. Well, the 12th annual Jingle Bell Brunch helped area families celebrate the holidays today, and it was all for a cause. Proceeds from the brunch will go to help military veterans and their families. Families got to celebrate the season with pictures with Santa and a children's activity center. Organizers say that this event is a great way to support the community.
You can't help but be here and be filled with joy. And that's what we want. We want to give joy and fellowship and a sense of community.
If you missed the brunch today but would like to help out, Jingle Bell Brunch organizers are taking donations online. We'll post a link to more information on our website. That's news8000.com. Well, for many families, the holidays can be a difficult time of year, especially if you've lost a loved one. The Gunderson and Mayo Clinic Health Systems are hosting a candlelight memorial service tomorrow in Mayo's Marycrest Auditorium. This service will honor those who have experienced pregnancy loss, stillbirth, newborn, or early infant death. Dinner will be served at 5:30 in the evening, with the service starting at 7. If you'd like to attend, we'll have more information on our website. Again, that's news8000.com. And Viterbo nursing students are going virtual. This week, nursing students at the Climate Change, Health, Global Awareness, and Social Justice class will be releasing their 4-part podcast. Students are speaking with experts on topics ranging from keeping the planet healthy to protecting the rights of Native Americans. And Santa Claus got a special ride today, courtesy of the Town of Campbell Fire Department. Jolly old St. Nick himself got escorted by the department's sleigh, spreading plenty of holiday cheer. The department gave Santa's reindeer a rest before the big day.
And it gives us a chance to go out and meet the kids and make sure everybody's doing well, they're behaving, and if there's anything special that they'd like to have.
Santa stopped at each of the French Island parks to see Campbell kids and even stopped by to visit the senior center. He also made special house calls for families who couldn't make it out this afternoon. Well, coming up next, homeless encampments in Minneapolis have grown. Find out what one small business owner is doing to honor them. And coming up later, a special holiday tradition. Onalaska lit up its streets with the Season of Lights. What that means for the community. Stay with us.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is not just for families. It's also the Chillin' with the Crew Pack in a Pound. For just $19, this deal's tough to beat, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know it needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. The Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy providers are working together to help keep your heat and power on. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here.
The holidays can be a busy time of year. Well, I'm going to let you in on my gifting secret for a stress-free holiday season. Nothing says happy holidays like a gift you make yourself. Just add those personal touches to really make it special. And you don't have to be a professional to spread holiday cheer.
Gifting has never been easier with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. With prices ranging from $1 to $20, they're available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Yum, yum!
Feliz Navidad. Light up the season with Nachos Navidad. Feliz Navidad. From the bottom of our hearts, happy holidays from Taco John's.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
As temperatures drop to their lowest levels in quite some time, more concern is being raised about the homeless population across the country. Despite removal and sheltering efforts, several Minneapolis encampments have grown in size in recent weeks, and one business owner is creating art to raise awareness.
First it was 1, then 3, then 6, and now I think we counted over 100 tents.
Alan Christian is the owner of the House of Balls Art Studio, just a stone's throw away from US Bank Stadium. In between the studio and the stadium, this homeless encampment, he says, has multiplied in size since August.
The two issues are sanitation and garbage removal. There's so many good hearts, good people bringing things, food, clothing, tents, but there's so much excess.
Christian says his frustration has grown to the point that he created this art installation made of discarded clothing. It's meant to symbolize the plight of the homeless living in this encampment.
And I'm calling it the invisible people hung out to dry. Instead of doing the same old thing, which is bulldoze them, shift the problem around, how can we think outside the box to have some long-term solutions for this issue?
Nobody really would choose to live in a tent in Minnesota in the winter.
Margaret King works for Catholic Charities, trying to help the homeless in the short term. But she says their hundreds of shelter beds in the Twin Cities are full every night.
People choose the options that work best for them in the moment. And given that shelters tend to generally be full every night, there's not a lot of options for people.
Both King and Christian agree the people aren't the problem, but a solution is needed.
Don't make it a judgment about thinking that these are all drug addicts and thieves and whatever. These are us.
Alan Henry, WCCO 4 News.
And coming up next, it's time to talk why health experts are urging older adults to talk about health care as they age, sooner rather than later.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Several disturbances over the next 8 days will bring some mainly light precipitation chances. I'll detail those with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Tis the season for giving. Bring in a toy to Home Furniture or donate $15 or more, and we'll give you 7% tax relief savings when you spend $4.99 or more. Share the joy of the season during Toys for Tax, only at Home Furniture.
At Xcel Energy, we're big into the little things, because little things add up. Millions of even the smallest steps are just that, millions of steps, all in the right direction. That's why we have programs that save you money, all of which add up to a carbon-free future. See how you can save at xcelenergy.com/ways to save.
Here's to the holidays. Here's to the casserole queens and Santas who saute. To the turkeys brined in beer, and well, just beer. To the ones who do the most, and the ones who do the least. To the classic traditions, and whatever you call this one. This year, no matter how you holiday, Festival has you covered. Festival Foods, a Wisconsin tradition since 1946.
I'm gonna get you! Stop chasing your sister!
Making things better is kind of your thing.
There you go, good.
But when Medicare has you stumped, it's hard to know how to make it better.
Maybe I can help.
Security Health Plan. Medicare coverage you want, value you need, service you love.
There are still too many bad burgers out there. So Arby's is running that Wagyu Steakhouse burger back. Arby's, we have the meat.
It's time to nominate your favorite businesses for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category now through December 31st. The top 5 in each category will advance to the voting round. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Christmas is open at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to 50% off. Get a great selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your holiday decor needs. 'Tis the season for everything Christmas at Home Seasonal Concepts, inside all home furniture showrooms.
Visitors to our showrooms often say, I had no idea this place was so big with so many product displays. Stop by and wander through our 8 buildings. See what you would love to do for your next home improvement.
talking about death or how you want to be cared for as you age isn't a typical dinner table conversation, but experts at Gunderson Health System say it's an important conversation to have sooner rather than later. Gunderson offers free advanced care planning services to help people create a plan, answer their questions, and find a person to be in charge of their care when they're unable. One expert says it's important for all adults to have that conversation, even if it's hard to do.
If a family is watching a movie, for example, and there's something happening in that movie and it sparks a little bit of, you know, if that were me, I would want this or I would want that, is a great way to get it started.
If you would like to meet with the Advanced Care Planning team, you can set up an appointment with them online. We'll post a link for you at news8000.com. And a new study shows that people with asthma could be at higher risk for heart attack or stroke. UW Health experts say that people sometimes don't realize that airway inflammation could affect the heart.
I think that the big take home for patients who have persistent asthma is to be aware of this increased risk. And I think this is not just described by us, but in other studies also.
They say practicing a healthy lifestyle and being mindful of cholesterol and blood pressure can help reduce those risks overall. The study is preliminary, so there is still more research to be done. Well, if you have a headache, cough, or fever, more often than not, you take medicine to feel better. But originally called wonder drugs, penicillin and other antibiotics could be used to treat bacterial infections. But doctors at Mayo Clinic Health System say overuse of those medications could develop antibiotic resistance. That means the medications won't work as well if needed in the future. Experts recommend only taking antibiotics in the case of bacterial infections. And if you're prescribed antibiotics, take the full treatment.
Well, we've got a clear sky right now, but clouds will be on the increase overnight. Now today, beautiful day for this time of year. Lots of sunshine. 40 degrees the high at 3:30 this afternoon. 17 degrees the low this morning just after 7 a.m. 37 and 22 are the averages. 64 and 6 below are the records, and no rain or snow today. 31 degrees with a clear sky both at the airport and downtown here at the station. Winds making it feel like 20. By the way, the winds are out of the south and southwest at around 16 miles per hour. Good evening to you folks in Eau Claire. Clear there as well. 30 degrees. Feels like 22 with a south to southwest wind at about 9 miles per hour. So fairly uniform temperatures all the way from the Front Range of the Rockies through the northern and central plains back into the Great Lakes. Most spots in the 30s. There's some exceptions, of course. In fact, we've got some 20s in Black River Falls, Sparta, down towards Viroqua and Boscobel. 31 in La Crosse, 30 in Eau Claire. 34 in Winona, but compared to this time last evening, about 10 to 15 degrees warmer, even 22 degrees warmer for you folks in Eau Claire. Winds out of the southwest at around 5 to 15, some gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour. That is causing some wind chills in the 20s. 17 in Viroqua, feels like 18 in Preston. So skies are currently clear, but here comes a cloud cover with a weak disturbance over the northern and central plains. It's centered right about there. That's going to pretty much move due east and bring a chance for some periodic light snow showers tomorrow. Maybe some pockets of freezing drizzle or mist. Kind of some question marks on that, but we'll keep a close eye on that for you. Basically, what I want you to keep in mind is if you're driving tomorrow and you encounter any of this light precipitation, just watch for some slick spots on those roads, because whether it's light snow or freezing mist or drizzle, there could be some slick spots. So keep that in mind. Sky Tracker shows kind of those light snow showers primarily at times. Not going to be all day, and not everybody's going to see them, but they'll be scattered about through late afternoon. And then tomorrow night's looking dry. And then another disturbance on Tuesday brings a chance of mainly light snow showers. Now, Sky Tracker may be overdoing the precip just a little bit there on Tuesday. I think both tomorrow and Tuesday, the precip will be on the light side. So temperatures tomorrow in the mid-30s in the La Crosse area, right around 35 or 36 degrees. Mid to upper 30s in southern portions of the viewing area. And as we head back to the north, generally lower to middle 30s for highs, including about 35 in La Crosse, and lower 30s in Eau Claire in the Chippewa Valley, right around 31 or 32 degrees. So for tonight, increasing clouds, not quite as cold thanks to that cloud cover increasing, and south to southwest winds. 27 for a low in La Crosse. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. That chance for some light snow showers at times. Watch for some freezing mist or drizzle in spots as well. Highs around 35 degrees. Again, another chance for some light snow showers on Tuesday, 34. Some additional chances on Thursday, and then again Saturday night into Sunday, chance for some snow. Otherwise, probably more clouds than sun on those dry days, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Highs mainly in the 30s, and overnight lows primarily in the 20s. So fairly active over the next several days, and we'll continue to track each and every one of these little disturbances for you.
Yeah, seriously. Bill, I was in the Twin Cities over, well, my weekend.
Okay.
And they have so much snow. It made me kind of sad to not see any of that here when I got back.
Yeah,
are we going to get any of that soon?
Well, again, we may see, at least we have some chances. Right now, it's not looking like anything significant, but at least we've got some chances on the board over the next 8 days.
Okay, a little bit of a winter wonderland,
Yeah.
right? All right, thanks, Bill.
Okay.
And now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Amy Conkle of La Crosse with Tundra Swans. Every week we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery at our website at news8000.com and on our News 8 Now social accounts. If you'd like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, and then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday and announced Sunday night. And after the break, find out who the Badgers will be facing in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. And the Packers were facing off with their biggest division rival, the Chicago Bears. Kate is in next with those highlights.
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
My favorite time of year is finally here. Toyotathon is on. Who's crafty?
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. That's the value you can expect from Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
An official message from Medicare.
Let's give her a minute before we start. You know how she is.
Y'all check your Medicare plans? It's open enrollment.
No, why?
Because plans change each year. So can your health. Make sure you choose the right plan for you and your budget. You might save some money or get a few extras.
What I missed?
Lady, you ask the same question every week.
Open enrollment ends December 7th. Compare plans at Medicare.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Ho, ho, ho!
Did you get what you wanted this holiday season? Did your roof make it through Santa in his sleigh? Was your kitchen less than jolly? Is your bathroom resembling a lump of coal? Windows a little frosty?
Windows, kitchens, and baths. Call River Valley Remodelers today to make your holidays even brighter.
Vote for us in the Best of La Crosse County contest.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect the facts.
La Crosse County's Home Energy Plus program gives families a one-time payment to help them with their energy bills. It's a resource people may need because energy costs are expected to rise by at least $200.
Expect the whole story.
Right now, Wafer serves around 1,400 families. That's up roughly 300 from a year ago. And donations are not keeping up with demand.
News 8. Expect more.
My favorite time of year is finally here. Toyotathon is on. Who's crafty?
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. That's the value you can expect from Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
Well, the Packers and the Bears have always had one of the best rivalries in the NFL, but today's game in Chicago had a little more on the line than usual. A Packers win, and they would pass the Bears franchise for most regular season wins ever in the NFL. Both teams tied at 786. We go to Chicago, Packers with 7 straight wins over the Bears. First quarter, Chicago leads 3-0, but the young quarterback is going to show off the legs. Justin Fields going right up the middle, past the entire Packers defense, and he's going to score 51 yards, and the Bears take a 10-0 lead. But the Packers would answer with a field goal, and then Chicago, they're going to score again. This time is David Montgomery running it in from 7 yards out. PAT no good, however, it's 16-3. But right before half on 4th and 4, Rodgers stepping up, and it's the rookie, Christian Watson, coming up with a huge touchdown grab. Packers trail by 6 at the half. Fourth quarter, Packers threatening. Rodgers hands it off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon's going to make some magic happen. Bounces outside all the way in for the score. It's a 2-point game. Packers took the lead on a field goal, and then with 2 minutes to play, Christian Watson's going to put this game on ice. The rookie takes the jet sweep and goes 46 yards in for the score. His 8th touchdown in 4 games. The 2-point conversion is good, and the Packers win over the Bears for the 8th straight time. And the franchise now has the most regular season wins in NFL history.
It's exciting to be able to play such a role in our offense. I'm just excited to be out there and be contributing. But I mean, like I said before, I think there was also a few plays out there that I didn't execute the way I wanted to on. I'm gonna be critical of myself for sure. Even with the win.
And with that, the bye week has officially started for Green Bay. They're entering the bye week at 5-8 and likely out of the playoff race, but not eliminated just yet. Watson finished with 2 touchdowns on the day, which puts him up to 8 in the last 4 games. And if Watson can keep this up, then the offense is going to continue to roll. All right, let's go to US Bank Stadium. Vikings taking on a really solid New York Jets team. It's 3-3 at the start of the second quarter, but Dalvin Cook is going to change that. A 5-yard touchdown run puts the Vikings on top. Later in the half, Vikings on the 14, and this time it's Alexander Mattison getting the call up the middle, and he's in for the score. Vikings go up 17-3, but oh no, is Mattison hurt? No, that's just a little touchdown celebration, having some fun. To the second half, Jets in the red zone. Mike White has a man, but the Vikings defense is there with the tight defense, and they hold the Jets to another field goal. Then after 2 more New York field goals, Vikings are on the 10, and Cousins go into the end zone, and Justin Jefferson with a nice sideline grab. It's 27-15. But New York would have a chance to take the lead late in the game. Mike White going to drop back and go to Braxton Berrios, but that goes on the ground and it's incomplete. Vikings take over, but New York would get the ball back again, and on 4th and 10, White throwing, and it's picked off. The Vikings come up clutch once again. They get a huge win over the Jets and are now 10-2 on the year. MVP of this game, the 12th man.
I cannot say enough about our home fans. This atmosphere, this crowd, they will us to some of these victories, and I hope that they know and our fans know how important they are for us.
I mean, they're good. They're a good defense. We knew that coming into the game. We knew their front D-line was tough. We knew Kirk was going to be, a little pressured a little bit, but I feel like we did good throughout the whole game.
All right, Jefferson finishing the game with just 7 receptions for 45 yards. But if you watch the game, it felt like he was making big play after big play for the offense. And with that win, the Vikings have now beaten every AFC East team. And 3 of those teams, the Bills, Dolphins, and Jets, would all make the playoffs if the season ended today. Vikings are 10-2 and can clinch the NFC North next week with a win over the Detroit Lions. All right, big news in the college football world. Tomorrow, the NCAA transfer portal officially opens, and with that is the goodbye of Badger QB Graham Mertz. On social media earlier today, the junior QB announced that he will be leaving the University of Wisconsin and will look for an opportunity elsewhere. The Badgers still have a bowl game. It was announced today that the Wisconsin will be taking on Oklahoma State in the legendary, wait for it, Guaranteed Rate Bowl on December 27th. Now, most likely it will be the senior Chase Wolf getting the start, as the only other 2 QBs on the roster are just freshmen and have yet to see the field. As for the coaches of the bowl game, it's going to be the staff that ended the year for the Badgers, and Fickell said he's going to play a very unique role of being a sort of co-head coach along with Jim Leonhard. And the college football playoff is set, and for the first time ever, we have 2 Big Ten teams who made it in. Michigan will be taking on TCU in the Fiesta Bowl, and then Ohio State faces off with Georgia in the Peach Bowl. Both of those games on January 1st. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Sure, here's Marcus Devasio. We're inviting you to see Santa and his reindeer.
Visit Santa and his reindeer at Stockman, Saturday, December 17th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Care. It's baked into everything we do. Like Perkins Bacon Fest. Made with care and lots of bacon. Starting at just $8.99, enjoy all our delicious favorites, from pancakes to cheeseburgers and more. And don't forget, nothing sweetens the season like a fresh baked pie from Perkins Holiday Bake Shop. Save time and order online at perkinstogo.com.
It's Santa. We got a problem.
Hold on.
Ho, ho, ho!
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards. Buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, cranberries, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars, and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
It's time to nominate your favorite businesses for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category now through December 31st. The top 5 in each category will advance to the voting round. Nominate this business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com.
I just don't understand how I'm supposed to be in 3 places at once today.
Well, no worries. At Allen Dental, with our fast family scheduling, we can have you and your family in and out in under an hour.
You're not my dad.
No, I'm your dentist.
It's time to nominate your favorite businesses for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category now through December 31st. The top 5 in each category will advance to the voting round. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Sure, you're the Stockmans of Osseo. We have toys, and we have toys. Homemade treats, candy, winter apparel. Don't forget your stocking stuffers, and so much more. And even Santa buys a tree at Stockmans of Osseo.
Ho, ho, ho!
Onalaska lit up its streets this evening at the Season of Lights Parade. The parade celebrated local businesses with floats decked out in holiday lights. The parade started as a chance to bring the community together in a pandemic-safe way. Mayor Kim Smith says it's been a hit since.
What it's all about is us getting outside, gathering together as a community, and enjoying the season. This is Wisconsin. We need to get outside and enjoy the weather no matter what it is.
Smith says she hopes the community will keep this tradition going and make it bigger and better every year. And just a reminder, La Crosse police want to remind drivers of a new route to see the Rotary Lights in Riverside Park. Police set up an alternate route to keep traffic from backing up on Copeland Avenue. The new route sends drivers south of Riverside Park to enter on Front Street. Police recommend drivers go southbound on 2nd Street and northbound on Front Street. We posted pictures of the traffic maps on news8000.com. We'll be right back.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
Come celebrate the 28th annual Rotary Lights display at Riverside Park. 3 million lights, live nativity, ice rink, and much more. Bring a non-perishable food item. The purpose of Rotary Lights is to feed the hungry of the Cooley region. Catch the String Ties popular Christmas concert December 15th and 16th at the Pump House. A fresh and heartwarming bluegrass take on the melodies of the season.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. This holiday season, we are dreaming of loud pipes, twisted throttles. So get the rider in your life what they really want this year. Stop by Great River Harley-Davidson and take part in the Harley tradition. Check out the great apparel we have in store, from stocking stuffers to riding gear. Then get ready to turn heads next riding season with some new parts and accessories. This holiday season, stop by and see us at Great River Harley-Davidson in Onalaska.
Cooley Auto, La Crosse's only dealership specializing in southern rust-free vehicles, is now offering late-model, low-mile vehicles. Vehicles to fit every budget and lifestyle, including high-end premium vehicles. Choose Cooley Auto. Friendly salespeople, top-notch service, and good quality vehicles.
Cooley Auto, specializing in rust-free southern and late-model, low-mileage premium vehicles.
See us on Rose Street in La Crosse. Call or visit CooleyAuto.com today.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect the facts.
La Crosse County's Home Energy Plus program gives families a one-time payment to help them with their energy bills. It's a resource people may need because energy costs are expected to rise by at least $200.
Expect the whole story.
Right now, Wafer serves around 1,400 families. That's up roughly 300 from a year ago. And donations are not keeping up with demand.
News 8. Expect more.
Clouds increase overnight, not as cold, low of 27. Chance for some light snow showers at times tomorrow. Drivecast, yellow lights for the morning commute, lunchtime. Watch for some light freezing drizzle in spots tomorrow morning as well. Highs tomorrow around 35. Another little disturbance brings a chance of snow showers on Tuesday and again on Thursday.
It was nice to have a little bit of a warm-up today.
Oh, great warm-up.
It was lovely. All right, thank you so much for watching News 8 Now. We hope to see you right back here tomorrow night.